Jordan Love can be the Achilles heel for the Packers. He's really good. He's extremely talented. He can throw the rock. He looks like the next guy up after your Favre, after your Rodgers. The Packers do very well with franchise quarterbacks. But the one issue with Jordan Love that is recurring is his turnover problem. The talent is undeniable, but sometimes he can't close out big games. And what happens when it comes down to the wire in these close games, what defines them? It's the big moments. Usually what happens in the NFL, games are close. It's one-score games against divisional teams in the playoffs. The games are tight. You don't have the leeway to be turning over the ball here and there and making careless mistakes against a team like Philly, like he did 3 times in the playoffs. The big moments matter. And at the end of the day, it's who can make bigger moments and more of them down the stretch. Jordan Love has a tendency to turn over the ball and put it in harm's way and throw really bad interceptions when the game is on the line. And he swings the momentum to the other team and he loses it. He loses grasp on the game. That's exactly what happened against the Browns. Now, I do not want to overlook the fact he had pressure in his face all day long. The Browns had like 5 sacks. Offensive line was out to lunch. They didn't care about him all game long. Just looked like the team was disinterested. But Jordan Love, this has always been my concern. The Packers are a great team. The defense is incredible. I'm writing this week off for them just like I am for the Falcons against the Panthers. But there is some truth to what we just saw. Jordan Love concerns me when the games are big and his arm, he puts the ball in harm's way.
I agree, too. You feel like the Packers are one of the best teams in the NFL. They got good receivers when they get guys like Jaden Reed healthy. And, of course, their defense with now Micah Parsons might be the best unit in the league. But you can go all the way back to the divisional round game in 2023. Jordan Love, game-losing interception in San Francisco. You always have this concern about him as he's on this really good team, but can he just close the game and just not have this reckless, boneheaded, back-breaking, game-losing turnover? And he did that in San Francisco, and I've always worried about it. And, of course, he did it against the Cleveland Browns, who, albeit their defense looks like elite. But that's my concern if the Packers are going to lose in this postseason, because this is one of the best teams in the league. And I think Jordan Love is a damn good quarterback. But if they are going to lose in this postseason, you kind of feel like it's going to be on Jordan Love. Jordan Love is going to have that turnover in the fourth quarter where you're just like, geez, dude, are you serious? And it costs them the game. Did it at San Francisco 2 years ago, which was a crossbody, boneheaded, like, come on,
right
dude.
Across the middle.
They tell you that stuff in middle school. Don't throw across your body. And then now he threw that pick to Grant Delpit, which was pretty bad. He lost to the Cleveland Browns, which, by the way, I don't care how. Contenders can have one or bad losses a year. That's fine. But, dude, Cleveland's defense is really good, and that was in Cleveland, but they should never have lost that game at all.
It shouldn't have been close. For most people, I'm assuming they lost money on that game. You gotta. Like,
They
who
scored
was
10
betting on the
points.
Browns?
Like, that shouldn't happen, even though the Browns' defense is really good.
I know. It's just unacceptable. And the weird thing about Jordan Love, you can catch Jordan Love in the hottest of games. He can be on the hottest of streaks and still have a careless, unnecessary turnover in the fourth quarter. And the thing with Love, too, it's not like he's having these turnovers at forgivable times. He turns the ball over at the worst possible times, at the end of the half, at the end of the fourth quarter, sometime when you need to be clutch. He's turning over the ball. I mean, the pick against the Browns, it was unreal. He was on his heels, threw it right to the DB. I couldn't even tell you what he was looking at. It wasn't even like it was close to his receiver. So, again, great team. I'm not overreacting. The Packers, they can lose 1 or 2 games. Ravens last year, they lost to the Raiders. They still made it far in the playoffs. They were competing. It happens, right? Like, you will lose to some bad teams. It's the NFL. Things don't always go your way. But, man, it is always happening that Jordan Love turns over the ball in close games. Yeah. And that's why I've always faded the Packers in big moments. Now, maybe it'll change. It changed for Josh Allen. Now he's a certified baller. He hasn't turned over the ball yet this year as far as interceptions go. But right now, that's a glaring issue for a star-studded team, especially now that you got Micah and that defense is balling.